Oh, 10.
Hi, I'm super excited untuk Fiza O hari ini. Sebab ini adalah orang yang saya telah cuba booking dari tahun 2020 lagi. Like it's been years. Finally, ini dia, the hottest couple in Singapore.
Hottest couple, yeah.
Ini dia Hafiz dengan Zuhairi.
Hai semua. Terima kasih Kak Fiza kerana jemput kita.
Terima kasih lah korang sendiri datang ke studio ayam.
Open house kan?
I buat open house kat time Ramadan supaya tak payah nak serve air,
Betul.
kuih. I make it very obvious lah macam datang tu my open house.
Oh, bagus taktik tu
Jadi you can stay sampai ke malam lah. But make sure you tinggal lepas asar. Jangan sampai ke maghrib lagi dekat open house saya. Open house saya lepas subuh masuk ke asar.
Okey, faham.
Jadi in between of like work, datang untuk open house I sekejap-sekejap je lah. Touch and go. Sebab 2 tahun ni COVID kan, so kita dah macam not so used to human interaction kan.
Yes.
Betul.
Actually, they are super busy tau, these two boys. I also tak Hafiz, like literally datang ke studio I untuk Fiza O Girlfriends, and I'm so touched sebab dia ada kelas 7:30 AM pagi ni.
Ya, baru habis kelas tadi 7.30, habis dalam pukul 9 lebih ni haturan sama Aaron sudah datang sini. Lepas ni aku mengajar lagi, Dik.
Kau tengok.
Mengajar lagi, Dik.
So untuk orang tanya, kau tak kerja Kau rasa?
Kau rasa?
Rasa.
Bawa video-video tu semua tak ada duit. Kau rasa? Tak ada duit pun. Tak kena kerja.
Adalah duit. Kadang-kadang setiap kali kita nak buat, kita nak taruh kat Instagram kan, what am I doing.
Hantar paycheck kan. Tu kan. Kau tahu Zuhairi sibuk. Menjadi director sekarang ni. Di show-show sekolah.
Ahmad Nispu, siapa dia?
Ini aku Zuhairi. Hello.
Steven Spielberg, who's that?
Gitu.
Habis on a resume, what have you directed?
What have I directed? For kids. Shows for kids.
Steven Spielberg, kau ada.
Steven Spielberg untuk orang dewasa. I for kids.
Hari ni I'm actually very excited to have like Zuhairi juga Hafiz for Fiza O Girlfriends. So welcome to the show.
Dah lama kita plan
Dah lama. Macam tak ada jodoh
Tapi akhirnya kita ada jodoh kan?
Kan tak ada jodoh, tak ada jodoh dan tiba-tiba bulan puasa barakah.
Betul.
Kau tengok puasa kita dijodohkan. Kalau tak ada aku sibuk tau dengan artis tau. Kau nak kopi ke, kau nak teh ke, nak sejuk ke, nak cair ke, nak pekat ke.
Ada makan minum
ya.
Kau ni jangan ambil kali.
Waktu kita jumpa dia lepas raya. Ada kuih.
Tak ada sebab tu aku cakap, boleh Ramadan senang.
Okeylah, tak apa.
Settlekan.
Next time jumpa lagi time ada makan-makan.
Kalau kau okey lah.
Kita buat InsyaAllah.
Korang yang sibuk sebenarnya ni Hafiz. Actually you also have another show coming up.
Yes.
Which is Lepak Live.
Lepak Live, correct. Lepak Live Beria Beraya. Ia akan berlangsung pada 20 hingga 22.
Akan berlangsung pada... this is the one.
Ni dia.
Hai,
siapa tu?
Amelia.
Kejinya.
Ya. Wow, pandai.
Disgusting.
Ni ambil kat Instagram ke? Atau kita kasih?
Ini, siapa yang make upkan korang
Rafil.
Betul.
Yes.
Ya.
Lipstick korang memungelkan bibir
Very. Dia punya dia kau pakai
tapi lawa lah dia make up.
Ya. Bila kau balik dengan make up tu apa kau macam like
tak, kita remove dulu. Kita kalau nak buat jahat kena pandai-pandai cover.
Jangan balik takut, Dik. Takut pasal surat khabar nanti.
Takut pintu tak boleh buka.
Kau cakap boleh buat jahat tapi kau cover. Dia macam mana kat social media mak kau dah nampak kau pakai makeup ni?
Itu permulaan lah, detik permulaan di mana ibu-ibu kita dapat tahu yang kita melakukan
onar di luar.
Di luar.
Buat onar kat luar. My mother was very clear on what was what I can do and what I cannot do. So I think dia berikan kebebasan, tapi dia cakap dalam kebebasan tu ada hardness. Jadi don't go over the hard. So I said okay, fine. So she was quite open minded about it lah.
She's very professional about it.
Yeah, because she knows it's acting. It's not a way of life. She know it's not an inclination, you know. Jadi dia cakap nak buat boleh, berlakon boleh, biasa kau pelakon, tapi tak nak dengar macam benda-benda lain. So I said okay. So I know what benda-benda lain means. So
kau tak tanya macam kau tak macam push the button macam kau buat kat Instagram Macam mak benda lain tu mak cuba
benda lain tu apa
senaraikan mak. Kau tak macam cari pasal macam gitulah.
Very good boy.
Yeah, I feel like macam okay, I don't know, is a mom strict?
My mom was a disciplinarian when I was growing up. Tapi I think after kita dah besar, dia dah chill lah.
Dah chill
Yeah.
I feel like macam you could, a lot of your stories or your acting relate to a lot of us because you menceritakan watak macam mak dia garang gila tau.
Yeah.
And you can only say that kind of things when you have experience.
Experience it, yeah.
Kan?
Correct.
Macam experience kena campak ke, kena hang kau.
I think zaman dulu mak kita memang garang.
Mama kita garang.
Sekarang okey lah, garang jugalah. Tapi macam dia ada banyak height lah, banyak limits lah.
Dia
Kalau dulu mak
garang
kita nak tepuk tampang jadi kan.
Bertepuk tampar
Tepuk tampar, tepuk 10 ni.
Kalau Zuhairi, your mom also strict?
Mak saya memang garang. Dulu time kecil memang rotan tu sinonim lah dengan dia. She will place a rotan somewhere nearby. So selalu main kejar-kejar sebab nak elakkan dia pada pukul. Tapi bila dah besar, I think she did her job very well sebab dah besar macam dia tak perlukan lagi rotan tu semua.
Kalau dia perlukan lain kita.
Kan, tak perlu banyak bebel lagi because I think based on her didikan, I grew up to be a bit more respectful, and stuff like that lah. Jadi bila dia dapat tahu yang saya pakai tudung, actually dia bukan social media savvy sangat. Dia tak ada Facebook, tak ada Instagram.
Habis?
So dia dapat tahu dari cucu dia. Cucu dia tengok pakcik dia tudung.
Tengok, cantik.
Lepas tu dia share kat nenek dia. Nek tengok ni. Wow. Lepas tu dia share kat nenek dia. Nenek ni Cik, they call me Cik Nan lah, my saudara, anak saudara. Cik Nan ni Cik Nan. Ni Cik Nan kau. Lepas tu bila I balik kerja tu, then my mom lah tu tanya, ni apa ni anak saudara kau tunjukkan video ni kau
Perut kau macam tak terbalik
kecut sikit lah macam ni orang. Oh, tudung mana pula yang kau pakai ni? Mak ada pakai tudung kalau nak nanti mak boleh kasih lagi.
Mula-mula kau tak nak muntah kau macam like, mak maafkan orang mak. Sumpah tak buat lagi.
Tapi pengen monolog tau.
Sumpah mak sekali. Kau kenapa pakai tudung ni? Ronyok tudung ni. Ni mak rasakan kau.
Itulah. Sebab dia tahu yang saya ni berlakon. Sebab bila kita start YouTube ni, dia dah I dah berlakon already. So she knows that I'm just acting.
And that's so important untuk ada parents yang
Konteks.
I think parents yang understand your professional work, that what you have to do is part of passion and professional work, then it makes your job a lot easier.
Correct.
Macam he's acting. Jadi kalau orang-orang nak cakap pandai-pandai pun, they are so certain already dengan what and confident of what their child.
Dia tak ragu-ragu.
Tak ada ragu-ragu kan. That's the good part. And now like you're so busy. Tadi kita ada sedikit offline kita pasal so busy right now, but you're like no, but I'm so thankful.
I was just telling Kak Fiza, like busy is good. Kalau tak busy tu aku takut. If my schedule is empty, then I know that because kita freelancer kan. Kalau it's a empty schedule, you know that you won't have money lah. So I want to see my schedule filled up, you know. Cuma the day to day grind lah, itu yang macam busy gila.
Sambil might think like Bonda Bedah Mak Temah project mesti tak menang tangan banyak, like you all so lucky and all, but they don't understand
the struggle,
the real struggle.
It's a production lah. Macam kalau production kan, macam sekarang kita tengah buat lipat library beraya. Kita nak kena liaise dengan stage manager, dengan venue, dengan ticketing. Kita nak kena liaise buat promo. We have to do, on top of that we still have our own rehearsals. Kita ada costumes, kita ada dance, music, kita nak kena settle dia punya blocking, nak kena settle props. Dia macam bila nak habis ni macam like sudah saya korang make sure datang, okay? Tak datang.
Please. Make it a sold out event.
Yes, you can go to our Instagram account for the link for the tickets.
Ni how many sessions ada?
Ada 6.
6 sessions. Sold out lah semua.
So far 3 shows dah sold out.
Dah that means dia nak habis lah. Ujung-ujung dah Tak payah macam like you rasa macam tutup mata besok subuh dah sahur dah habis.
Tapi kita ada tambah kerusi because of the high demand. So kita tambah kerusi lagi.
Boleh?
Boleh.
Dekat luar stage ke apa?
Dalam theater tadi sebelah belakang lah. We add 2 more rows kat belakang. So for those of you yang tak dapat tiket,
masih ada kesempatan lagi.
The $69 tickets is still available dekat belakang.
Nampak tu?
Depan tu apa depan? Depan
Escape the Ground Theatre. Depan tu is 109.
Correct.
109. Kau tak ada macam, kan artis kan dia ada macam, okay, top up 20 or 40 or $50 more dapat macam beriftar bersama. like makan bersama.
Oh, tapi ni lepas raya.
Lepas raya.
Raya bersama macam backstage dapat
Maybe we will think about it lah. Tengoklah. Maybe we will run a competition also. So nampak. So yang Friday malam dengan Saturday dua-dua show tu dah nak habis adik.
Oh makan.
Yellow tu maksudnya nak habis.
Patut maju tak kurang.
Yes, cuma Sunday je lah.
Alhamdulillah lah. Thank you so much for our fans.
Yes.
And supporters kerana sudi support #local talent.
#local talent. Tak payah tengok crossdresser kat negeri lain.
Tengok kat sini.
Singapore better.
Tak payah naik flight kan nak pergi tu kan. Tengok joget-joget. Kita kau joget tak ni?
Ada joget.
Ni macam variety show. Semua ada kat dalam.
Dia joget dia macam mana? Joget dia
macam-macam ada joget.
Macam-macam joget ada. Yang penting dapat tadi kan aku tengok kita macam dekat Canada gitu Very Ontario.
I think it is out. But you know what? Because I'm with Hafiz and Zuhairi, I feel like I'm gonna place us in a very comfortable setting. You all sangat selesa. So let's change the backdrop.
Kat mana ni?
Nak letak kat mana?
Bawah blok.
Okey, boleh.
Bawah blok.
Okey lah, boleh lah. Kita sadar diri.
Tak ada bawah blok.
Ingat dia nak kasih lorong ke takut dah?
Takut. Lorong nak kena tukar baju ni.
Tak boleh dik, kita belum lagi buka puasa dik. Lepas buka baru boleh.
Kita kalau tukar baju kat lorong laku. Kalau macam ni tak laku sangat.
Realistic lah sikit. Touch up lah sikit. How has been like macam now that you're so busy and then I know that you're all freelancers and then we know that time COVID it was not very kind to freelancers.
Yes.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yes. We had to adapt. We had to adapt. Macam Zuhairi started to do content by himself, you know, and I also started to do content by myself.
Because you all couldn't meet.
Yeah,
ekonomi. Yeah.
For that.
Tapi alhamdulillah sebab kita sepanjang career kita
kita appreciate career you ke?
Kan kita ada instill jimat berjimat. So we save a lot of money.
Masya
So bila
Allah.
terjadinya COVID tu, we weren't really financially affected because kita ada savings to use.
Last you.
Cumanya tu lah kita bila benda tu berlarutan panjang sangat because initially they thought like only a few months.
3 months, 4 months.
Sekali setahun. So of course kita pun risau because gunung kan kalau lama korek-korek hilang kan. Yeah, so that's why we started to like okay, you know what? I know this is going to be very long. So let's adapt and then we try to come up with other stuff lah.
And that was the time yang kita keluarkan podcast. Also, because we felt like okay lah, tak apalah, since kita tak boleh pergi luar buat shooting ke jumpa each other that much, let's do podcast lah. I think that was something that was in the works tapi kita tak pernah macam terfikir okay kita patut buat.
Dia expedite apa yang kau nak buat.
But because of COVID then like okay tak apa, let's just do it, you know. So kita just did it.
And that's the hikmah lah. Sebab kalau korang tak ada COVID, kau tak start your podcast.
Yeah, correct. That's true.
Kan?
That's true.
Yeah, I think with this COVID, dia macam kickstart a lot of things that you dah put on hold for many years.
So you have so much time, right? Just do it. Just do.
So much time for you to like macam muhasabah diri and think and.
Kan.
Were there any kind of like macam time COVID 2 years, macam regrets that you feel like alamak, things that you didn't appreciate dulu waktu pre-COVID days?
I kind of like COVID. I mean, I kind of like the whole idea yang kita nak kena berjaga-jaga and all that. So it wasn't a big deal. Cuma rindu bila part Ramadan dengan Hari Raya je. Because I'm a very like as I grow older, I'm very big on family. So bila tak dapat berjumpa, you know, beramai-ramai, that's the only thing that I think that affected me. Other than that, I'm okay.
Are you the oldest in the family?
I'm the eldest. I'm the eldest in my family. Yeah.
And then you are the youngest.
Yeah.
Right? Sebab tu dia Cik Nal.
Cik Nan.
You're the youngest. So I saw your tweet that time. You cakap macam like the best thing pasal Ramadan is you actually love the fact that you are forced to sahur ramai-ramai waktu pagi.
Yeah, correct.
Like, are you that kind of brother who brings everyone together?
Bring everyone together? No lah. But I find myself doing a lot of things to make sure everyone is okay. Just like that. Just that. Like, I think because I grew up with working parents, so we have to be very independent. So that follows through all the way until I dah besar. Yeah.
And for you, are you like the macam of course lah anak paling manja?
Yeah.
Right.
Tapi at the same time, I also carries a lot of responsibility as a son because I'm the only son in the family.
Oh.
Yeah. Then bila kakak saya dah kahwin, lagilah tanggungjawab tu turun kepada saya because bila time kakak saya belum kahwin, so macam kind of split. And I think she took most of the responsibility as a kakak sulung kan, because I'm still schooling and then dia dah start kerja. So bila dah start kahwin, then I dah kerja, that's when I take the entire responsibility.
Macam shock tak?
Not really, because time bila my sister masih ada tu pun masih I still macam turun sikit. So bila I took the entire responsibility tu tak macam culture shock sangat lah. Still okay.
But now you're on it fully.
Now macam kita tak sadar pun kita take the role. Yeah, it just automatically like that.
Sangat jodoh yang dinanti-nantikan ramai.
Oi, masya-Allah. DM aja lah, tag DM.
Oh tu dia.
Dia jodoh.
Tukar lah, kau pun single.
Korang dua-dua aku cakap. Very macam jodoh yang dinanti di bawah lindungan Kaabah gitu.
Buy one get one free.
Ayo! Tak boleh dek, poligami dek. Aku tak sanggup jadi madu dek.
Adakah korang terfikir tak korang akan kahwin on the same day?
No.
Macam like, jom kita share pelamin.
No. Jangan
Macam
Cukuplah.
Aku sanggup masuk hospital hari tu. Biarlah tertangguh.
Dah lah share sama bilik untuk travelog dah cukup.
Ya,
macam korang macam like, okey lah, mak korang masing-masing bincang pasal hari kahwin untuk kita save cost kan, macam adik-beradik kahwin, kita satukanlah majlis macam gitu, ala-ala cost saving lah.
Tapi tak lepas juga sebab kita tak tahu.
You never know.
Ada fans from Netherlands. Hi.
Yang ni salah.
Hello mates. Netherlands.
Fans dari Netherlands.
Crikey.
Crikey Australia.
Salah.
How many, yang ni Tobang lalu, siapa inspire your Bedah and Temah characters?
Nak tahu juga mana tahu kita dulu berjiran sebab dah macam my ex-neighbours.
Amelia.
Actually, you reflect a lot of makcik.
Yeah.
Kan?
Zuhairi especially, because Zuhairi grew up in a very
female.
Female and there's a lot of female.
Ya, saya rapat dengan mak-mak saudara saya. Bapak saya tak rapat sangat. Then my mom also have a lot of because saya dulu tinggal kat Gilang Serai. Jalan Pasar Baru. So siapa? Any ex-neighbours ya? Okay, anyway. So kat situ memang kita macam baik kampung lah. We kenal anyone from different floors. Anak-anak dorang kita dah selalu macam main catching kat bawah blok and stuff like that. So like I literally like when you see a Mak Temah, that's actually my jiran a few doors away. Itu perangai dia macam tu.
This is real Mak Temah.
Dia jenis anak dia ada anak perempuan tau. So dia jenis dia cili mula perempuan, that kind of thing. It happened.
So I snorted because like that's real. Dia tak kau sini kau.
Time tu mana ada dera-dera tak kira dulu.
Okay, by the way, disclaimer kat sini kita bukan memberikan awak inspirasi, okay?
No.
Tapi dulu
sekarang dia dah okey.
Yes.
Sekarang dah okey dah.
Tapi kau pernah cili? Kau pernah kecili mak kau?
Tak
pernah.
Memang tak that violent lah.
Belum sempat lagi lah.
Belum sempat.
Terus jadi baik.
Masih dijaga lah.
Habis Hafiz?
Tak pernah.
Tak
Saya nak bicara rahsia. Tak pernah
cili ke?
Tak pernah.
Aku rotan selalu lah.
Rotan selalu.
Okay, kita bukan nak cakap bagus untuk rotan, tapi
rotan selalu.
Pasal rotan tu aku
sering.
bila pindah rumah kan dulu kan, mak aku nak pindah rumah, kita semua nak pindah rumah, so my mum I think shifted the TV dekat belakang situ. Jatuh kau berbelas-belas rotan. Aku nak lelaki aku sembunyikan. So I didn't know I will be putting rotan belakang TV. Adik aku pun buat sama juga. So mak aku asyik beli rotan baru aja. Bila pindah tu sini rotan dia rupanya. Kau buat gitu tak? Sembunyikan rotan?
I tak tahu lagi teruk ke tak lah. Bila mak tengah nak rotan tu kan, I rampas rotan balik. Tapi tak sampai hati lah dah lawan balik tu macam kasih balik. Okay kau.
Hafiz is like berani kau. Berani kau. Kalau aku dah masuk khabar dah.
That time. Macam I don't know what else to do. Now I'm at the corner.
So back to Mak Temah ni, Mak Temah Gilang Serai, Gilang Baru.
Gilang Serai.
Is her name really Mak Temah?
No, something
Hopefully
else.
not. Yeah,
Let's not mention that name.
Hafiz dah like DSPDPA kau.
I mean it's inspired lah. It's not technically like exactly like her. Inspired by her.
But she's very loud. So basically
very loud. Dari jauh je, Kamila! Kamila! Lepas tu dia datang, my sister tak minat dia sangat sebab dia macam, apa ni anak dara, tak tolong mak, gini-gini. Gitu. So, it's a very typical kampung environment lah, where you got some makcik-makcik kepo, and then some makcik-makcik chill, atau jiran. My jiran yang sebelah is like the best. Like until now we are still in contact. Apa-apa, saya ada homework pun dia tolong. Mak saya kalau ada masalah apa-apa pun nanti dia akan bantu. Dia kalau ada masalah datang kat. So our house kat Geylang Serai kan, pintu buka tau. It's not macam sekarang kan, pintu cuma tutup. Pintu buka. So anytime anyone can just come into our house like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Tak kira lah.
Tak
Datang
kira,
duduk
it was too safe.
Tiba-tiba je macam kau keluar daripada toilet tu, nampak ada gathering kat luar.
Correct, something like that.
And it's not awkward.
It's not awkward.
Mungkin because you were younger then lah.
Bayang.
Kan? Yeah.
Because you grew up like that, macam gitu.
Yeah.
So Mak Temah is memang jenis yang satu blok tahulah anak dia keluar dengan siapa, anak yang dia ni skandal dengan siapa, anak ni kahwin dengan bujang ke dengan lelaki orang macam gitu.
Interesting.
So that's why I think it really gives you a lot of inspiration And cara kau cakap, cara kau mulut kau macam makcik. I mean this is menjadi lah.
Yelah, I think memang kita ni observant punya orang kot. That's why terus macam bila nak mainkan watak tu dia senang sikit because kita dah observe.
Dia punya vocabulary pun is very specific, you know, the way they intonasi suara, you know, mimik muka is very specific. Like you, kalau you tengok and you mengamati and you tengok kan, you can really macam figure out like, you know, like oh this is makcik-makcik. So we have a lot of material lah.
Do you all write it down tak ke? Macam you all macam kita say nak record your video kan. Do you all write it down and then script tu ni not so makcik enough. Yang ni bukan bahasa dia.
Tak,
just writing point form.
Kita point form. So whenever kita buat video, it's always skeletal script. Macam A, B, C, D. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. What we might want to say. And then kita roll, kita just improv lah. So it's a lot of improv work, yeah. So kadang-kadang a lot of editing also.
Editing yang best lah.
Editing yang best. Yeah,
kan?
that's
Sebab tu
the best
kadang you can see our video macam kita tergelak sendiri because it's not planned.
One of my favorite video is yang korang duduk dekat nightclub.
Mana lah?
Yang habis dia masuk bini datang bawa barang. Yang kau dengan choker. You have to watch. You have to watch that videos. Sebab macam kau tengok kau geram tau. Dia buat styling. Siapa yang buat styling korang kalau korang pandai-pandai ah?
Kita pernah sendiri. Dia saya pakai songkok.
Kenapa pakai songkok? What inspired you that songkok look?
Dulu memang trend apa? Songkok.
Di 80s
Ada songkok dan tudung.
Songkok kecil.
Adakah
Zaliha ambil lah. Kaliha lah. Kerana
adakah or like dia mom like kenapa kau tak try? Does your mom like try to like macam
tak.
Tak
The songkok is I just had that when bila Hafiz cakap we need one more character. I said okay Mak Temah. Then like let's have this the songkok. It just reminds me of that particular fashion trend back then. Ada songkok and tudung.
Agaknya dari kecil macam like cantik makcik tu pakai songkok tu. Nanti kalau dia besar nak pakai songkok. Tadi ada fan you tau yang kata wait, what was it tadi yang fan Hafiz Zuhairi yang cakap patutlah korang legit punya mak punya attitude.
Semula menjadi sangat on point every time mereka deliver.
Thank you Cik Adele. Wah Adele. Easy on me. Easy on you.
Kau bayangkan Adele dah minat korang main level.
Level.
Thank you Adele. God save the queen.
Fun people. Aku warna baju raya Bonda Bedah Mak Temah.
Baju raya as Zuhairi and Hafiz ke as
itulah kalau Bonda Bedah Mak Temah baju raya kita dah ada.
Kita dah tempah.
Itu baju raya nanti korang tengok lepak live korang tahulah baju raya kita apa.
Dah tempah
Pasal here's the thing. Kita ni lelaki kakaknya. Kalau kita pergi kedai nak beli baju, whatever size kita beli singkat. Okay. So pernah kita pergi Hegrod tau. Kita pergi kat kedai ni cakap aunty, this baju butterfly what's your biggest size? Kita cakap this one lah, XL lah. Why? For who? Say, for my friend.
Tapi kita texting kat diri kita.
For my friend. Kita cakap, your friend how tall? Like us. How big? Like us lah. Tu dalam hati tu, dia cakap bapa lah this one.
Pontan lah, ni pontan lah.
Dia cakap gitu.
Alah, dah mati kot.
Dia dah macam korang punya.
Korang punya kan. Dia cakap
for you guys lah.
Kau beli tak?
Beli.
Muat lah.
Tapi
singkat lah.
Singkat lah, selalu singkat.
Okay lah, why not? Kau nak lawa lah.
Kita jaga kita lah.
No, I mean kadang bila kita ada live
Kaki kita berbulu,
shows,
Dik.
bila kita ada live shows, kita nak yang sempurna sikit lah. Kalau untuk video still okay. Kan kadang-kadang dia ambil atas je. Tapi kalau untuk live show nak senonoh sikit lah.
So kita dah have to resort to tempah kita. Like literally kita akan tempah kain.
Customize
Ukur apa tu? Ukur kain apa?
Ukur baju di badan sendiri.
Ukur baju badan sendiri. Ini betul-betul
gitu.
ukur.
Yeah, but I've seen before baju korang yang macam really a bit out of sorts. Sebab korang kalau beli large macam mana pun, sebab dia panjang tau.
Yes.
And that's the problem with tall people kadang-kadang. Even for women. That's why now there's like macam baju like tall.
Yes.
Sebab tangan nanti singkat lah.
Yeah.
It's only model height people will understand this problem.
Correct.
We will never face lah me.
Yeah.
So tangan singkat, yang ni singkat. But it looks cute though.
Okay, gitu.
Itulah.
Okay lah.
I mean korang comel lah pakai apa pun.
Comel.
To be honest.
Menjijikkan lah, menjijikkan.
Kalau
Comel dan menjijikkan.
kalau Bazar Ramadan baru-baru ni, have you all been?
Kita pergi yang tu.
Kita pergi dekat yang
Kamu Gelap.
the walk through souk.
Walk through souk, yeah.
We went.
Geylang I haven't had the chance to
haven't.
go yet.
Haven't yet.
Do you miss
Tapi panjang
going
lah.
it for the past 2 years?
I miss it. But more than that, I miss the openness of the bazaar. Kan sekarang ni kan nak kena queue, nak kena queue.
Ya.
Asal nak kena queue.
And then macam, aku tak nak ke sini, aku nak ke sana je.
Yeah, I don't have to go to like you know. So
Yeah.
I miss the freeness.
The freeness, ya.
For me, I don't really miss it lah. Sebab
Pasal
saya
dia
tinggal kat Geylang bertahun.
Geylang.
So, bazar tu dah macam to a point kadang-kadang bila time puasa, I cuma turun bazar bila kawan ajak je. Kalau tak, memang tak pergi. Selalunya kalau macam kalau kawan ajak nak makan iftar kan, I will try to get them to iftar somewhere else.
Pada orang,
Because they always want to iftar kat Geylang.
of course lah. But wait, you stayed in Geylang all the way until how old?
Baru pindah Tampines. So sampai 2020 lah actually. So Geylang Serai dulu, Jam Besar Baru. Dan bila diorang nak robohkan tempat tu, I moved to Hague Road. So still around the area.
Oh, Hague Road happening.
So
It's
still
like,
around the area.
it's like as if like every day for you is Bazar Ramadan.
Yes, correct.
So you don't understand like what's the big deal about Bazar?
Yeah, exactly lah. So maybe I'm taking things for granted lah.
Yeah. But now do you miss? No, I
No,
think
have not yet.
macam too long already. Dah macam
Yeah.
tak apalah, biarkanlah aku.
Yeah, maybe belum lagi lah. Tunggu lagi 5 tahun agaknya, then I will renew balik.
Or is it because like korang pergi bazar, korang famous sangat, orang tegur-tegur? Orang macam Bonda Bedah.
Okay lah. Cuma the panas lah.
It's more of the panas.
It's the panas, yeah.
But it's nice to go with friends. Kalau kita pergi sendiri, tak best. Kalau pergi dengan friend, kita lepak, beli-beli, lepas tu lepak makan-makan. Itu that's fun lah.
Kalau korang lagi korang pergi macam open public space like that kan, do you get like macam, I'm sure that you have like orang-orang yang macam, like I'm a big fan, ambil gambar.
Ada.
These are nice ones.
Yeah.
Do you have the not so nice ones?
Ada
ke?
I love how you
not so nice, not rude lah, but just macam
Like how?
a few times they will come to you and they're like, buat kelakar.
Oh yeah, we get that.
Then I'm like,
is it a pet peeve?
It's not,
I don't know
it's
what
not a pet
the
peeve.
intention lah,
Yeah,
kan.
it's not a pet peeve, but I think because but that's why I cannot be angry and upset about it, because I know it comes with the territory, right? Kita ni seorang penghibur / pelawak kan. So,
Akulah penghiburmu.
so bila kita melawak, people think we are always at number 10 all the time, There are times when I just want to have a meal with my mother or my parents, or I just want to have alone time, but some they feel like you always need to be at the number 10, which is fine. I always oblige. Macam kalau nak ambil gambar, I never say no and all that, But there's one
Bila
song.
sampai tahap nak suruh kita buat kakak tu on the spot tu macam I'm not mentally ready for this.
And then sometimes like they don't understand that we need to get ready, So like they will approach us with a video already recorded.
Oh no.
Yeah, so they will like, you say hello to my friend, it's her birthday today. I mean, takkan aku nak cakap no, I just say, okay, that's how just,
Did you even like macam, can you record
Yeah,
belum lagi start?
no,
Dah
gitu. Or there was one, I was at Vivo City. This one was a bit like, I was quite offended. But I understand lah macam, because he thinks that kita ni gerik lah, and all that. So
Ada aku rasa.
dia lock aku lah. Saya dia lock gini. Kau yang buat kelakar tu kan? Kau buat kelakar tu kan? Buat kelakar gitu. Then I'm like, apa ni? Who are you?
Time tu belum COVID lah.
Belum COVID.
Saya punya yang
But it comes with the job
Yeah.
lah. So I can't complain, I'm
can
happy
remember
that
that.
people
No, I think
recognize me.
that right now you're saying like really nice things also because of your experience dah lama tau.
Dah lama.
Dah lama, it's like what, more than 10 years now
Tak lah, baru 6 tahun.
8 years.
9 years kan? 8 years of starting this. So I think the first few years were a bit of a shocker. But now you're like, okay, you are sucking yourself. It counts as territory. So so you're more calm.
Correct.
Apa kau suka lihat, Zairi?
Kau pernah kena?
Tu aku share dengan kau time tu kat majlis orang kahwin dulu. I remember. It was
To the point kita macam takut nak pergi majlis orang kahwin.
Asal? Kena nyanyi?
Dengarlah cerita dia.
Tak, it's like because itu majlis saudara saya kahwin. So I came and I was being very low profile. You know, just datang salam mak saudara. Ni duduk nak makan nak menyekik kan. So but lepas tu I think the host ada 2 host. So they wanted to buy time ke apa tak tahulah. So dia jalan-jalan dia nampak me.
Okay.
Nampak me, then of course lah nak check. Okay lah, layankan
Ucapan.
Kasih ucapan. Then after that saya, buatlah adegan yang popular tu, yang you buat tu, yang Kiki tu. And selalu semua orang dah start to take all the cameras. Then I'm very, at the point of time I wasn't ready. You know, macam what Hafiz said, you know, not all the time we are ready to perform. You know, because then it was my saudara's wedding, so I just want to be there for my saudara, and I want to be a guest, and I want to makan and stuff like that, and not to
take away the attention also.
Yeah, that kind of thing. I feel bad lah, you know. But lah, it comes with the job lah.
Yeah.
So we will never say no. We will never say no to a photo. You know?
But we are cringing lah, macam alamak.
Yeah. I mean,
this.
I think as someone like macam let's say if I'm watching the video, I will cringe as well because bila that watak of like mulut celupa Bonda Bedah ke Bonda Bedah ke Mak Temah ke, the context is you are in that character. Tengah baju kan. Can you imagine like in the middle of like a majlis and you kau dengan kemeja kau dengan t-shirt kau ke, and you acting out that watak. First and foremost,
I need my costume, I need my stuff.
First and foremost, kau tak rehearse. Secondly is it might not come out funny.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. And then some more, it's not everyone in the at the place kita punya fans. Ada tak kenal kita. Then dia macam apa ni? Dia buat apa ni? That kind of thing. So
they might not take it as funny, but take it as besar lupa ni.
Exactly. Yeah. But yelah, Bing nak buat macam mana? Bing kau tak layan ni.
So what do you do?
I buat juga.
Buat.
Lepas tu macam
We're very nice about this.
Let's go back.
Kita buat.
So nice.
So kita buat, but then after that I just want to leave.
Like,
because my intention that time dia dah habis makan. So plan macam nak tunggulah, nak chill, nak tengok dia tukar baju kan. Tapi dah gitu tu macam I told my mom, come let's go home. Yeah.
Alah, kesiannya.
Because I feel very uncomfortable already.
Alah.
Yeah.
I think that really felt terrible for a few days.
Yeah. Yes. I shared with him and then like, yeah.
You hated it.
Yeah. I hated that. But I mean, I don't mind kau nak tanya beri ucapan, I'm fine.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
when you ask me to do that, yang macam kena lakonkan balik watak tu, I'm just like, no, I'm not ready.
I think this is when the role of sidetracking of the host is very important in not putting people as such a spot tau.
Yeah, because I can. Okay, I mean it's a very bad tactic for me.
Very bad tactic. Yeah, to me, I mean, I'm saying as a host, there's a very bad tactic of putting macam okay, for example, penyanyi aku nampak for example Jad Ali. Jad Ali is a singer and he sings for a living, right? So you cannot force Jad Ali to take the microphone or like nyanyi bang, because he will sing if he wants to sing. You cannot force the mic to him and pastikan dia sing unless dia, for example, there's a special arrangement between him and the keluarga pengantin. Macam Fiza panggil Jad Ali because and you have told him prior, kan? That's fine. Tapi kalau you macam terus on mic, bang buat nyanyi sekarang bang. It's just I feel personally it's you're putting him really in a spot.
Yeah, and because you dah tak ada idea lagi nak cakap apa, so that's why
music lah.
Yeah, easy job lah.
Easy job, yeah.
You do the work.
Yeah.
By the time for us.
By the time, yeah. And actually you just can play music ataupun you can just get ucapan and then more ucapan and then moving along rather than macam making you feel so terrible sebab you have to leave the wedding.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and the fact that you sampai sekarang you feel a bit like I could imagine. I think that time macam do you feel like crying also? A bit.
Yeah,
kan?
Tak macam nak cry sangat lah.
Tak macam like
ya, itu macam cry malu.
Malu dek. Padamkan video tu sekarang. Delete it.
But I will tell you what is the one positive side from all this is that kita have learned the art of small talk.
Yeah.
Which I think is very important.
Yeah.
You know, Zuhairi, when they first start, Zuhairi is asal dia tak berbual But it's not because of that, because kita tak tahu nak cakap apa.
Awkward lah.
You know?
Dia pandai small talk.
After a while, you learn to small talk. So macam like, you always start with like, Sihat. Kita selalu tengok video. Okay. Tengok Instagram mana? Cakap, tengah sini. Tengah buat apa. So like, you know, and then like you also need to know when to stop lah. And just say, okay lah, saya pergi dulu masih. Then you need to leave.
Kalau saya sendiri, orang jumpa saya sendiri, I will force myself to small talk. Tapi kalau ada dia, I usually like him do the talk.
Nanti dia akan dia
Saya macam, okay.
Akulah jadi PR.
And doesn't mean that he is less friendly, Zuhairi.
No.
It's just that he's a bit more awkward.
Yeah.
Dia macam awkward among people that you don't know. Macam how do I...
Saya sebenarnya lambat nak warm up kat orang. Which itu yang orang tak expect. Like even like my other friends, macam my army friends, dia pergi reservist and stuff. Dia orang cakap, kau lain daripada kat video. Cakap, yalah, kat video is persona. So I have, and it's acting kan. So we just switch it and then you act. Tapi kalau in real life, if for me myself, I will take some time to warm up to people. I need to know the people. I will observe first, tengok dia ni boleh layan ke tak boleh layan ke, or something that I would want to talk to, that kind of thing. Yeah, but no lah, a lot of people.
Kau judging sangat muka kau.
Tak. No. I was just thinking about. Like macam a week ago. Dia kan
Jangan malu Bil.
Cakap apa tu?
Okay, let me tell it. Ini apa yang time shoot there? Tak boleh jahat. Dia suka buka aib aku. Okay. So this is a story. Should I mention that? No need.
No need.
Okay. This story. I was I had a filming with this with something. Then the one yang berlakon dalam sama scene tu is seorang penyanyi yang quite legend lah. Okay. So one of the producer would say, you have this one particular song, right, about this job, this particular job. Then I said, yeah, I had this song about this particular job lah. Then for me, I'm like, okay lah, because I pernah jumpa dia last year for shoot. Cumanya macam, I don't know how to do small talk. So it's just my hello, hi, that kind of thing. Then lepas tu, I jumpa dia lagi this year. And I'm acting with her, in the same scene. Again, I didn't do any like talking. It's just smile. Padahal dah sama scene tau. Dah berbuat, dah ada dialogue together, that kind of thing. So the recent one is another time bila I ada shoot dengan dia lagi. So macam tergerak hati macam, okay Zuhairi, you need to talk. Sebab kau rasa macam takut nanti dia fikir kita sombong ke apa kan. So I took the opportunity bila dia orang cakap pasal you had this song about this job. So I was like, then I thought, but Kak, you also had this one particular song, right, about army. Dia cakap, army? Si baju hijau. Then she was like, no dek, itu Sain Sahuri, bukan I. Aku tengah shoot dengan malu. Asal mana taruh, Bik? Malu ni. Malu lah. Just shut up lah.
Don't even do small talk lah.
Macam that one time you tried to make small talk, backfired.
Malu. Tapi luckily she was very
nice about it lah.
Then after that she asked me like, how's your lepak show, lepak live? Then I'm like, okay lah Kak.
Macam nak
juga try lagi.
Nak step macam friendly lah. Alah Kak, you pun ada juga kan baju logo army tu kan? Dia macam like, mana? Kau jangan cakap, macam tambah. Kau explain. Kau nyanyikan lagi pula tu. Matilah. But I think I tahu lah, it's a genuine. But now I realise it, that Zuhairi, I've never spoken to Zuhairi actually before this. Kan? Like, macam I've seen you both, and I never realised that, I don't talk to you. Not because I don't talk to you, but it's just that I was talking to Hafiz a lot more.
Yeah.
Because Hafiz is good with the small talk. And that's what we are good with. Yeah. And we also want to make it clear that our small talk is not fake, it's genuine.
Genuine. Really want to know.
Yeah, macam when I'm asking you, you tengah mana di sini? I want to know. Yeah. It's not like macam, it's like I really want to know. And that's why it comes off as like macam, and so the conversation could expand.
Yes.
Because we really want to know. But macam janganlah macam adventure sangat, macam second guess people punya benda. Macam Zuhairi tak start with the question tau. Dia terus nyanyi. Dia terus nyanyi. Terus backfire.
I was so confident lah. I was so confident with her, but yeah.
But do you think Hafiz is like a bit more serious in person actually? What do you think? But okay, people say comedians are actually very famous. Mungkin korang member, so it's hard for you to...
Yeah.
Do people tell you that macam you have this like
Okay.
No, don't mess with me.
When I am teaching, it's a different persona lah. It's because it's work, right? So I have to be very professional. So bila bekerja tu memang ada kurang, serius sikit lah, memang serius sikit. Cuma bila kat luar, depends lah. Maybe serious lah.
Luar
maybe,
depends.
With
dia
friends,
tengok orang, dia kalau boleh gerik, dia gerik. Kalau tak, dia
I also tengok orang jugalah. If they have that capacity to be gerik, then I'll push it lah, you know. But aku pula awkward, socially awkward. Kadang-kadang aku pula suka, okay, because Zuhairi is like, okay, Zuhairi, we polar opposites, okay. Zuhairi tengok dulu, cuba sikit-sikit, whatever. For me, it's like, I overcompensate. And I'm like, hey! Pernah kali aku cakap, lepas tu pergi mana? Orang tu dah sejalan.
Dia tak layan.
Dia tak layan.
He don't know when to stop.
I don't know when to stop.
And selalunya kalau bila insiden tu happen, I'll be there watching.
I don't know what to stop.
Orang tu tak layan pergi jalan.
I don't know what to stop.
Oh no. Oh no, actually I got this problem of that.
Is it?
My husband can tell you a lot of story. He be like, stop. I overcompensate. And it's I don't know, is it conscious or
Kan macam
like,
yeah, because you want to make them feel comfortable. So
yes.
you want to make them feel comfortable.
But they don't want to.
Somebody don't care about you actually.
Like we are friends. Okay, we are friends. You can tell me anything. Pernah aku buat cakap, bila lepas tu kau nak pergi mana?
Artis ya?
Ada artis ada nak pergi mana?
Jalan.
Kau macam. Dia tak jawab pun.
Aku kat tepi.
Kau kat tepi, siapa suruh kau friendly sangat? Siapa suruh kau pushing it, be friendly? Do you think that right now you are, would you say you are successful?
Okay, for me, I feel success is relative. Whatever that I'm doing now, I always feel like I can do better and I can do more, you know. So in that sense, maybe not. I've not achieved success. But when I take a step back and I look at all the things yang dah buat and all that, yeah, maybe I have worked hard lah to get what I want, you know. I'm in a stage where I'm financially stable. I tak live paycheck to paycheck, you know. I'm able to provide for the people that I want to provide, you know, like my family, like my parents and all that. So if that is what success is, then alhamdulillah, maybe I have been rather successful. But I always feel like macam, it's a growth lah. You need to do more, achieve more, you know, and try new things.
I think manusia memang tak pernah puas lah. So kalau there's a specific term for success tu memang susah sikit. So for me is I don't want to think about being successful. I always look at be grateful with whatever you have. Sejauh mana you dah berada sekarang ni. So I think that's much more senang lah kan untuk appreciate, untuk bersyukur dengan apa yang kita ada. At the same time also dia tak, but at the same time kita jangan kata be too complacent lah, you know. There's always things that you want to do, something new that you want to try, and it's a lifelong thing kan. Setiap tahun mesti ada benda baru yang nak try. So
it's a fine line between like macam rasa bersyukur dengan rasa wanting to fight for more.
Yeah.
Kadang-kadang you feel like, am I not grateful? No, but actually I want to fight for more. I'm grateful, but I want to get more, or like fight for more kan. Do you think that COVID has made you a better person? How has it changed you? That 2 years of like macam.
Okay, to me, COVID has changed a bit of my perspective of life. Gitu. Because sebelum COVID tu, I always been working a lot. You know, work a lot. And then bila COVID happens, kita terperuk kat rumah dengan. And then it make you realise that actually why am I working that much? Faham tak? Macam, why am I working that much? Because I can still survive. Yeah. So it puts you back to a place like, you can work a lot, but don't work for the sake of just working. You know, just for money. Because macam dulu kita work because I want money. You know. But then bila COVID tu happen, kita duduk macam, apa pasal aku kerja banyak sangat Because alhamdulillah rezeki still masuk. So now, when I take jobs, right, I will pilih. I will just choose the one that I like to do. Yang memberi kesan, yang apa yang kata bermakna. And it's not just doing it for the sake of money. I do it because I want to do it.
Wow.
Okay.
Because rezeki tu dekat mana, insyaAllah.
Like you feel lebih lagi, that's I would say like a bit more religious in a way, like macam lebih lagi ke arah like letting go and letting God. Untuk kind of give you that balance.
Yes. Nanti keluarlah buku saya.
Buku yang akan ditandatangani oleh Zuhairi fresh When you hear that, have you like saw him? You were like looking at him like
No, I mean I know him for so kita dah berkawan sejak kita Sec 1. So we've been friends for a couple of decades.
Yeah.
So I know him inside out. So no lah, it's just macam like okay. Just dia macam muka aku macam krem, dia tengok okay, faham. Not judging. I think the reason why we've been friends for so long is that we don't judge each other.
We are not judge Judy.
Whatever decisions that we each other make, for the better, for the worse, kita tak judge, you know. We know that he has to make that mistake, if he has to make that mistake, to learn, you know. Or he is doing it because he wants to do it. So kita tak pernah judge each other. So for me, like one thing that I don't think COVID changed. I think I'm still the same person, but I think quite similar to Zuhairi. Perspective you know. Perspective of, okay, but also aku ni, I'm quite ambitious. So I always feel like I can do 10 other things.
Yeah.
And then you start to do 10 other things and you're like, why am I doing 10
Why
other
am I
things?
doing, yeah.
Right? It's like it's that freelance thing. Like, why am I doing 10 other things? But it's a process lah. It's a process lah. So yeah, I think similar to Zuhairi, I also not so much pick and choose, but I have said no to a lot more things because I'm a yes man. Zuhairi can tell you, I'm a yes man. Anything yes, yeah, can.
Really?
But now it's like, let's take a step back and see whether I really need to do it.
How do you say no now? It's not easy though, because I am also a yes person.
Is it?
Can you please teach me how? I mean, how do you do it?
In a setting where there's a client, I always say, let me discuss with my partners. I just take that as a thing to buy time.
To buy time. For you to like macam to think back, do I really want to do this?
Yeah.
And not just like macam commit terus kan?
Correct.
So overcommit ke apa. And I can really sense your korang memang dua orang paling rapat. Korang tak ada macam ada kawan-kawan lain
Ada.
Cara aku cakap, sorry, let me rephrase that. I make it sound like you guys have no friends in the world. Kecuali korang. What I mean is like macam, are you guys like 2 out of like a group of 5?
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, it is the same number.
Yeah.
Correct number. 2 out of group of 5.
Oh really?
Yeah, 2 out of 5.
So lagi 3 orang tu, they're not in the media or art scene?
They are friends from secondary school.
Very, very close.
Very close, yeah.
Very, very close. Have they been macam like korang rapat gila? I'm sure ada points yang macam bila kita buat recording yang content is actually by the way extremely difficult.
Yes.
Sekarang banyak orang yang letakkan di resume mereka sebagai content creator. Everyone is a content creator. Everyone is. Like if you're makcik di dapur masak ambil gambar, content creator.
Yes.
Actually what is content right now? Everything is content.
Correct.
Anak you tengah pakai baju, bukan baju, that sounds wrong again. Aku cakap baju anak kau OOTD.
Lain
Aku minta maaf lah.
Video apa tu?
Tak. Anak kau punya baju like OOTD kan.
Yeah.
Content.
Yes.
Budak odd.
Budak odd. Everything is content, but when you do macam mana cakap like now, like when you do like consistent content,
yeah.
that is so penat dan boleh make you feel drained. And there will be times I don't know whether you both ada hari ni kau a bit on, but Zuhairi feels like she's not feeling it. Or Zuhairi on, Hafiz feel like aku tak boleh bangkitkan mood Bonda Bedah.
Not necessarily, but there's been periods. So kita akan ada periods. I think everyone who's had long friendships would know that there are periods when you just want to meet each other and just create. And then there are times when we will go for a shoot. Lepas shoot tu kan, walaupun dulu saya tinggal McPherson, Zuhairi tinggal Hague Road. So like, after the shoot right, we're like usually kita lah balik sama. I'm like, no, you take your own cab. You take your own cab, I take my own cab. I need time off.
Habis okay. Let's say kau cakap kau rasa macam kecil hati sikit tak?
Tak.
Because at that point of time we want it to. I want it to.
Like no, I cannot.
Because like I think if I can remember it was like, aku naik cab sendiri And then he was like, yeah, okay.
Macam no question asked.
Yeah,
No
no,
question.
I mean, just go.
Because like we've been meeting every day.
Every day for 20
Nampak tak
years.
ada frustration dia?
You know? So like, please go. Go out with other friends. Please explore the world. Go on a holiday.
Let's take time off from each other.
It's important. Time off and self-love is important. So take the time off. You
But
know?
it's good kau tak pernah kerja. Okay. But takkan kau tak pernah ada that sedikit. Okay. How would you know, for example, body language ke cara Hafiz ke dia tengah macam bukan merajuk but sedikit merajuk. How would you detect?
Oh,
Aku merajuk, confirm dia tahu.
yeah.
Kau tak boleh okay. How would you know if he merajuk?
Muka dah tumbuk ah. Muka tak ada tumbuk ah. Okay, but I think with me and Zuhairi, we have gone past that stage of aku tak nak gaduh, aku
Not talking to you.
Not talk to you. No, you can't. Because we have a channel together. You have to talk to me, you know. But we've also come to a point where there's a lot of things with other friendships can be a point of contention. Macam like benda sikit boleh buat gaduh. For us it's like nothing. You know, it's like tak apalah, kita buatlah, you know. So we're very comfortable in that sense. Yeah,
Has there
so
been
it's like a
people
marriage.
trying?
Oh my god.
Has there been yeah. I mean it's actually really for life lah ni.
Yeah,
Ini
man.
macam kalau tak boleh turun naik mahkamah lah.
Because I think kita nak kena accept the fact that humans are not perfect. So kalau kemungkinan banyak orang tanya pasal how do you
Korang gaduh
sustain
tak?
the
Korang gaduh
friendship and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. One thing we need to remember, kita berkawan dengan manusia. So manusia tu tak perfect. So if you are expecting a perfect friend, then your friendship will not last long.
Ya, betul. You must know the weakness of the friend.
And you must know that your friend pun ada cacat cela, ada perangai yang, you know.
And you must know that you pun ada cacat cela. So you need to know that. Yeah.
What is one of Zuhairi's weakness that you have embraced? You're like, that's my friend.
Zuhairi's weakness he doesn't have any. Punctuality. No, punctuality.
Yes.
Just punctuality.
I have a problem.
Other than that, it's
Punctuality.
okay. Other than that, everything's okay. So macam in a business setting, right? When kita talk about business, he has a better business acumen, you know.
Wow.
So he knows how to negotiate and all that. Aku yes man, you will know, right? Macam like, okay lah tak apa. 400 ni, okay lah can.
There was one, okay ni tak apalah. Macam kita berbual
Yeah.
Adik kau gini-gini. Kau habis kau berbual adik. Itulah dia sudah datang, datang
Kan?
lah. And dia datang jauh tau budak ni.
Yeah.
I'm so glad not doing for it anymore.
Yeah. So I'm like, you know.
Sometimes we will talk like we will want to protect each other.
Yeah. Correct. Like, why are we doing this? Why are we settling? Why are we settling for
less
X amount? You know.
Yeah.
But Zuhairi knows. Zuhairi is like, no, I'm not doing it. Give me this or not. Negotiate can, but if you lowball me, you're not doing it. So
Muka macam gitulah.
that's something that I have learned from Zuhairi.
Actually, then you know lah. Actually kan.
Kalau dia rasa dengan actually kan means okay, kau terus letak telefon.
Means I'm not happy with something I need to tell you now.
Yeah.
Then what is it about Hafiz yang that a weakness that previously you thought I was a weakness but now you've embraced it juga, Zuhairi?
Apart from him being
What say?
Dia memang dia yes man lah.
Yes, man.
That's the thing that
It's
macam
infuriating. It can get infuriating.
Why?
It can get infuriating because then you.
Give me an example.
Oh God.
Like bila kita baru start untuk lipat, kan like semua benda ni nak buat. Macam orang kasih gini nak buat, ni nak buat. Macam babe, tapi tak bayar mahal tau. You know?
And dia punya demand is high.
Yeah, and then they ask us to do a lot of things, you know. And then like at that point of time macam okay lah, kita baru nak menampak, so I buat. Tapi lama-lama after that I told him, okay, you know what? Can you just leave this to me?
Yeah.
I will tell you
leave it
whether we
up to
should
you.
take the job or not.
Yeah.
Then we liaise from there. And then
So you're
let
all
me
dealing with
liaise with the
Zuhairi.
client.
You're all dealing with Zuhairi, yeah?
You don't liaise.
So now
with
you
Hafiz.
know. Ada orang tak macam like your branding of Bonda Bedah Mak Temah is so strong, diorang tak tahu nama korang.
Yes.
Yeah. Tapi I think sekarang dah okay. I
Okay
started
sikit
to get
lah.
people to like call my
Zuhairi,
name.
Hafiz.
Yeah.
When we first started lah, because kita tak banyak buat content as ourselves, right? Now we do a lot of content as ourselves.
Yeah, macam korang podcast kau.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay.
So dulu is just Bonda Bedah Mak Temah. Kekal lah nama tu.
And now you're doing your own podcast separately
No.
Tak
the
lah,
podcast
we
is
are still doing the
together.
same podcast. Cumanya untuk yang dia punya berhantu tu,
Cerita hantu tu,
he's doing more.
You're
by
doing
myself.
by yourself.
But it still goes to Lepak Orang Corner, the podcast.
Oh yeah, congratulations. Korang
Yeah.
like doing so well.
Alhamdulillah.
On so many multi-platform channels.
Alhamdulillah.
Bukan senang tau. I'm just saying like, orang kata alah senang lah korang nak buat. But I tell you, it's a consistent work over 8 years, over 7 years. Ada orang akan give up after 2 years.
Yeah.
Orang give up after 3 years. Ada macam antara content creator I tengok kan, they started way earlier. No? They started like macam maybe like more than 10 years ago kan. Which means they have a lot of foresight. Like they know ini akan, when people did not trust social media then, they will already create content and then they stop halfway. And then sekarang bila I like motivasi kan, I'm like, if this person had pushed on,
You would have, yeah.
dia dah macam senang-senang duduk atas angin. Like macam because clients will get to you and all kan.
Correct.
And so because you all pushed on, they be like the first few years probably not making money.
Yeah.
But people don't see that. People see what you have now.
Correct.
They don't see what you went through. Keluarkan duit dulu, beli baju dulu.
Buat show free. Oh my god.
What?
Buat
show free.
Buat show free. Buat show
Kau
free.
yang deal lah.
Taklah.
Ini baru.
Baru gila.
Kita dua-dua agree to it actually.
Yeah. But that was actually our tipping point. We were like, you know what? After that, cannot.
How can the organizer do that?
Aku nak cakap ni.
Okay, cakap.
Kita
You know some organizers the Singapore organizers please take care of your local talent You know that time kita baru-baru nak menampak. So we are approached by this quite besar lah event organizer ni. Dia buat kat Expo. Then lepas tu Expo.
Ada dua je.
Ada dua je kat Expo.
Ada dua je pegang Expo.
Tu Expo dia pegang.
Tapi kau tak cakap nama.
Tak cakap nama.
Okay.
Okay. So dia kata, Dik, we want you to be part of this since we see your video went viral. So kita nak you buat live show lah. Berapa hari
4 days.
No.
Yes,
4
kakak.
days.
4 days.
4 days
4 days, 4 different stand up.
Kita buat 4 different stand up lagi. Okay, tak apa. Dia kata tak apa. You buat untuk kita akan set radio interview with it for you. Apa newspaper.
Letak muka kat newspaper. Dulu macam like, masuk newspaper. Bestnya.
Oh, warna. Okay, then.
Masuk cantik. Bestnya.
But did you ke tak?
Ya, we did.
Oh, you did? Macam kau macam like, wow, what a perk.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Tapi penat dia. Okay, itu tak apa
Sebab hari
Sebab I kerja Sentosa. So I have to rush from Sentosa all the way to Expo. Dia kerja juga pun kena rush tu. Duit taxi pun tak bayar. Okay, tak apa. Then lepas tu dia ada jemput artis Malaysia, you all. So bila kita nak datang ke sana, you find your way at the backstage okay, kita jalan sendiri kat backstage tu. Okay, air pun tak kasih. Okay, tak apa. Malaysian artis datang weh. Buka pintu dari sana. Entourage, wah, ada security masuk. Ada makan.
Cakap, don't touch this is for the Malaysian artist.
Oh, sedih. Oh my god.
So wait,
Sampai hati.
and after we found out, because of course Malaysian artists they come to Singapore, right? So flight is being paid, accommodation is being paid, and then they just come there and perform. And then I'm really like, tak ada air ke?
Dia usul Malaysian artist tu, sekarang dah bubar pun.
Okay, dah. So that's very sad. It's very sad. So kita
aku
hari tu,
nak nangis kalau
hari tu,
aku mak korang aku macam like, kau buat anak aku macam gini sekali.
So hari tu kita in front of the stage, and you know Expo, the first 3 rows are always the same people, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Kau ni pro black lah.
Dorang kat situ je.
Dah parking situ, okay.
But thankfully we did the stand up, kita buat 4 different stand up. But like by the time we end, by the 4th day we're like, we're not doing it anymore. Takut.
Half an hour.
Audience engagement Ayo.
So what happened is that
Ayo.
kita ada buat so we did this particular live show, and then kita ada interview dengan this wartawan lah berita harian. So we shared with her, and this is what she said that we I think we really appreciate that lah. She said, Dik, you don't shortchange yourself. Rezeki tu ada kat mana-mana. You know, you must know your worth. So the next time the same event organizer approach us, kita demand duit. Senyap tak apa. The next year dia minta lagi. Kita demand lagi duit, kita lebihkan lagi duit. Senyap. Macam kita lah cerita. Sekarang senyap dengan kata dia masih senyap. Masih tengah typing.
Still typing.
So that we will get back to you. Still getting back to us.
Still finding the enter button.
Still typing and delete.
Yeah.
Okay, talking about event organisers. So now I'm talking about a different event organizer.
Okay.
So this has nothing. Kadang-kadang aku pun pernah kena scam juga. Kau nampak macam aku macam Hey, have you
Padahal kan?
Padahal kan sebab yes man. Yes man.
Yes.
Problem, aku need a Zuhairi in my life who goes like, Kak, kasih aku deal dengan kau.
Kau nak manager tak hari ni?
Ya, aku nak nanti kau cakap up to percentage. Okay, anyway, this lady, went up dah engage aku. Dia kata okay, nanti sign contract, everything else. Tak sign contract. And then sampai aku dah buat one show tau. And then the thing is,
hosting.
Was hosting. So that time was my ex-manager for that was dah retire sekarang ni lah. Dia Kak Dah. Dia cakap, Fiza, please have it signed. We want to protect you. I said, yes Kak, memang I want to protect you, but I kesian kan, I takut tak ada orang. And then dia dah beritahu orang yang I'm hosting it. If I don't host dia punya press conference ke apa, then macam mana? Because dia pakai nama I am very big about dia pakai nama I. And actually, I have come across certain organisers that just tell the vendors, Fiza O is hosting the thing. Fiza O is hosting it. And I will get to know from the vendors. I'm like, no one's engaging me. Kalau aku tak datang, orang akan ingat, I am the one yang bubble. But I can tell you, I can promise you, I've never done that to anyone. So anyway, aku dah pergi. Tak bayar aku. And then, the next event, dia datang, dia panggil aku lagi, kata dia nak collaborate lah. Macam dia nak dapatkan pendapat aku untuk get the artists. Aku still datang lah. Bodoh tak? Aku tak tahu kenapa begitu. But I came because
Wait, so the first time that you hosted tak dibayar?
Tak bayar. So the second time,
what did they say to you when they tak bayar?
They said that they will put the payment inside this payment. Yeah. So I thought like okay lah, husnuzon. Like maybe lah. Sorry, because they were very genuine. Like sorry Fiza, we can't put this payment inside this payment. And then because the thing is, the first job I did was paid very well. So of course I trusted that on that first experience. So second time when I didn't get paid, I thought like okay Fiza, we're gonna like lump it into this payment.
Yes.
So okay, so this is the story. So tengah duduk dengan dia kat meja, and then a number of them. So they were saying like, okay, which artist that we should put for the line, kan ada macam bazaar kan, artist for the lineup. Then talking about several artists from Malaysia, sebagai yang famous, tengah famous sekarang, tengah trending sekarang ni. And then I mentioned lah a couple of like top Singaporean artists lah. Dia kata yang ni mahal lah, yang tu mahal lah. Itu kalau yang ni mahal, might as well I panggil artis Malaysia. Then I said, if this person yang one of the few top ni cannot demand, we have caught this artist before, dia demand macam gini. Then I said, but that is the market price. If this person yang top tier in the community cannot demand, can you imagine what kind of hope does it give to the rest?
Yeah.
I said it to her.
Yeah.
And I don't have to wakilkan artis ke sana. But I'm just saying that if this top tier artist tak boleh demand, how is the newbies or the macam the BC, how can demand?
Correct.
Macam tetaplah 4 days tu.
Yeah.
Kau tak semakan minum.
Jadi gitulah.
Tak semakan minum, tak siapa. You cannot macam artis ni kau akan buat all the way, which I think kau nak buat kau buat. But give some humanity to Yeah. But anyway, not all organisers lah. I've also had some. Aku pernah buat this event. Really good pernah kan?
Really good.
Ada yang betul-betul sangat baik.
Yeah, sangat baik. Macam like, do we pay you before the show? No. Let us do first. Then you can pay us. You know, like some organisers are really good. Macam like
some are really good.
Yeah, like you need this. Yeah.
Some local organisers are really good. Macam bilik kau sendiri. Can we provide for you makeup? Can we do this for you? Itu macam. Then we appreciate. Terus nono lah. Betul-betul.
I think kita dah bersyukur lah, Alhamdulillah, because like now people start to take us seriously. Yeah. So
nak budak-budak lagi.
Dijaga. Whenever ada event akan dijaga.
Yeah. So do you now give tips to orang-orang yang macam you tengok macam do you give that same kind of advice to people yang
I always tell people don't shortchange yourself. You must know your worth. I always tell, not even like macam I have my colleagues in the arts industry, acting and stuff like that. I always tell people, tell them that you need to know your worth. You don't settle for less. If you know you're talented, you know you can deliver well, then you charge. If you need to demand higher, you go demand higher. If they don't want you, never mind. There are other place that will offer you.
Rezeki tangan Tuhan.
Yeah.
Ya, rezeki. Of course kita pun tak nak sombong.
Yalah,
kita tak nak sombong. It's not like jangan sombong. No, it's not. It is
maybe we can negotiate. Always can negotiate. Kan? Tapi jangan macam terus ambil just because it gives exposure, stuff like that.
Yeah. And maybe that time when it is exposure, mungkin one day, half an hour, kasihlah makan minum sikit kat budak ni kan. But for 4 days,
4 different days.
Tapi at least transport lah.
Budak-budak sekolah ni kan.
It's pro bono. So so what was upsetting was there wasn't even any conversation about adik berapa. Not even that. If you have at least ask adik berapa, kalau lah kita pun cakap tak apalah kak, you bagi I seikhlas hati. At least we have nothing to talk about, But you tak cakap macam like adik berapa. Never even say. You just like take it as okay, these boys are gonna perform for free. That's good because half an hour of our time settled. So it's that sense. Yeah. So it's like
I thought it was
but the audience kat Expo, no lah. We don't want to do anymore for Expo.
It's a very specific. It's a very specific kind of audience.
I know that you all are also like very actively on. I know Hafiz is very active on IG story, asking questions, and for a while were you off Instagram?
My Instagram got hacked.
That's why.
Yang baru. Instagram got hacked. Macam lagi sekali lah. My Instagram got hacked.
And I feel like macam dalam social media, our social media account is business.
Yes.
And you got to grow it back again kan?
Yes.
Oh, so you got hacked.
It got hacked during the second year of COVID, guys. So memang dugaan banyak time COVID saya.
I see. I thought mati-mati like some people take a time away from.
But it forced me to take time away from social media. Which, okay, I think I started to develop this positive thinking lah. So setiap kali benda yang berlaku tu, of course kita rasa sedih, but then after that you just get back up and just think positively. At that point of time bila my Instagram got hacked, I just tell myself, I guess it's Allah just want me to take a rest from this social media because it gets a bit toxic after a while. So so take a break. Once you're ready, you get back on it lah.
What is toxic about social media?
I think the fact that people use social media to show whatever they have, tunjukkan macam memperagakan benda-benda yang mewah dan sebagainya, I mean orang kata aku punya rezeki, aku nak share kat orang. Okay, fine. But then some people yang tak berkemampuan ataupun they might just feel like macam you put unnecessary pressure to them lah. Of course lah, orang kata kalau tak suka jangan tengok and stuff like that. You get what I mean? This toxicity lah, macam kita pun tak tahu where to place the thing.
And I used to feel like but now when I either you mute someone or you think it of maybe it's her or his way of content. Because without that, because certain people are more dia punya client punya focus on getting clients is through of that luxury way or through of showing that kind of way and they get the clients in.
Correct.
I see that way lah now. But previously I've had people come up to me and say that tak bagus tau tunjuk anak-anak sangat tak bagus and everything else. Then I realised that so in the beginning of Instagram kan, I actually don't post a lot of my life. So I don't know. I don't know orang mengata ke tidak ke. And now I just feel like it's really about my niat. My niat is for example is to post it for it's work. Put it's work. Then if I want to post about my children because I know that I will always lose photos, I want to post, I post. Because kadang-kadang kau tak tahu tau kau nak post apa. Macam mana kalau aku tak post aku di event, orang aku tak ada event. Aku post aku di event, orang kata kau feeling busy. So have you ever had a dilemma like should I post, should I not post? Do you overthink your captions? Because I do overthink my captions.
No, I don't overthink captions, but I do overthink what to put. So it's come to that lah. Unfortunately, I've become a slave to social media. Not in the slave kind of way, but
not Britney Spears.
No. But
not the snake on the stomach thing. Oh, she's pregnant also.
Yeah, she's pregnant.
She's pregnant. Yeah. Okay.
But because of the fact that I feel the need to entertain, So like I just need at least something. So like if it's not from Bonda Bedah Mak Temah, at least something I do on my own, or maybe it's a client video. At least something to keep it going. Because aku feel scared when I'm not doing any content. You know what I mean? Then you're like
it gets into you,
Yeah, then I'm like, so how?
I don't know. I can't advise you, I also don't know.
Right? So
Yeah.
it's like
Because I'm also like macam, kita sampai nak tidur, fikir tau.
Fikir.
What's next?
We're having this conversation like macam, bedtime is not bedtime. Bedtime is like, okay, what do I do for the next week? What do I do for the next month? What else can we talk about?
Yeah.
You know?
How do I switch things up? Is that good enough?
Yeah.
Like, can I just...
Yeah.
Penat, babe. It's extremely... Okay, so I know that you guys give the best life advice.
Ayo. Okay lah, boleh lah.
Okay, so I have a couple of cheating stories. Dang! Mana dia?
Cheating stories.
Okay, you all.
Okay, go.
So I have a lot of rahsia kan. The girls
Okay.
a lot of
girlfriends.
rahsia kan.
Yes.
A lot of rahsia. So you all ready for this? Okay.
Yes.
So some of the stories I've gotten would be, lambat pula demi network dia macam buffering kat sini. Okay. So what have you ever regretted? Sorry. So okay, I asked this question of like, what do you ever find in your partner's phone?
Okay.
So this person,
I'm scared.
why?
Because
Why
I
is
have seen the pits. Because I also buat kan.
What have you seen? Just look at this. Come on.
Okay lah. Tak apa. It's private. It's not known.
No one know. Yeah.
So I forgot what was it. What was the most shocking? Something like that lah. So there's this lady. This lady who texted, who DM, who responded to that IG Q&A. Cakap, I found out something in my husband's phone. It just popped up. So it's an app. It's an app. It's a gay dating app lah. And
Dating
he said, so yeah, it's a dating app for men looking for men.
Ooh.
And then after that, she went to the photo and then she saw like a plethora of gambar-gambar kemaluan yang bukan milik suami dia.
Plethora?
Masuk pakai melodi tu juga. Kita apa? So he said, so what do I do? And then like, when she said that, I'm like, what do I say? What do I do?
What do you do?
Yeah. But you make what did Bonda Bedah say?
Okay, I didn't. Okay, so the thing with social media is you have to be very careful when you DM someone. You have to be very careful of your identity, right? If you want to DM someone using a ghost account, please go ahead, so they don't know, because she DM from a normal account. So aku click profile dia.
Habis?
And then it's a public profile.
Oh no.
So I can see the husband, the kids.
Okay, what lah? Oh, sorry.
Tak tahu pun orang tu siapa.
tahu.
So kau ternampak ah.
Macam inilah perbualan kita seharian.
Seharian.
Then I'm like,
Kesiannya.
I felt bad.
Like you know,
I felt
right?
bad.
But the photos,
You should know this
to the photos on Instagram, on the feed, you would have no idea.
You have no idea.
You would think that he is as an amazing husband as could possibly be.
Probably.
And that's the thing also pasal social media. Don't believe everything you see on your feed.
So bila
Tapi
aku,
dalam gambar nampak obvious lelaki dia macam tu.
tak. So no,
Tahu ni.
so I DM'd her lah. I said, hey, I saw your text. I cannot possibly repost it because it's quite incriminating lah. You know, I do not want anyone to feel uncomfortable reading it, whether it's you, your husband, your relatives, or whatever. You know. But I think it's just important to have a talk to him lah. Like really ask him like what's up. You know.
What's down
That's
under?
it. Yeah, but
My take on it is for her to screenshot everything first. She has it.
Yeah.
Because if it gets worse, at least she's got some bukti for her
Immunity
to get her nafkah for the kids and all lah.
Yeah.
But I hope she works things out. Okay. I hope she
Because you
works.
also do not know. Maybe the guy swings both ways. But then again, that's not an excuse to have those photos.
Yeah, that is not right. That's not right.
So that was quite shocking. So okay.
Okay. Okay, I want to see your reaction. I'm going to read some of the comments.
What is the most
What are the most
shocking
shocking or disappointing, surprising stuff you found? Mine was very specific. In your partner's group chats.
Okay.
Partners?
Group chats. Macam kalau ada lelaki punya group chat, macam like member.
Okay.
Group chat.
Faham.
Okay. So this wife said, sometimes my husband says to his female colleagues, minta kena gigit Next one.
Gigit.
Another one. Oh, ini ex-schoolmates talking dirty and young boy gender is fine lah. Okay. It's not fine,
It's
but
not fine,
okay,
yeah.
okay. Oh. Random girls, random photos of girls with big,
Okay.
yeah, these
Okay.
artists that they will find.
Okay.
So some of them, what they say is that I've been married for 12 years. I dah tak kuasa nak tegur. So what would you think?
Kalau tak kuasa nak tegur, then
okay lah.
So you're okay acceptance ah?
no, as in like then
lah, of
it's a two-way street. What if you do not want to feel affected, you have to talk about it. What you know, I think at the end of the day, marriage is about okay. I always feel very icky giving and dishing out marriage experiences or life experiences because number one, I haven't gone through life, and number two, I'm not married. So what do I know about marriage? Like,
yeah.
But I mean, as a third person point of view, maybe just.
But I want to know your most like macam story. Okay, I'm just showing you what I've gotten.
Oh, okay.
So when I ask these ladies,
no.
so it's ignorance bliss, and the thing is half. I'm not kidding. 51% says I want to know it all, and 49% says no, keep me in the dark. I was quite shocked by the number.
Diorang tak tahulah.
Yeah.
Tapi dah tahu apa.
But you are the kind of person yang keep me in the dark or ignorance is bliss.
Keep me in the dark or ignorance is bliss?
Yeah. Oh no, sorry. Keep me in the dark or I want to know everything.
It really depends on who.
If it's
Kalau sekiranya
if it's
macam
your wife,
kawan,
You don't
yeah,
get.
doesn't matter to
let's
me.
Let's say partner. Like for me,
Okay,
is I
kalau
fall in the
partner-
category of I want to know it all.
Okay, kalau partner, maybe for me I want to know it all. Tapi I would do it in a diplomatic ways lah. Because I hate to be in a situation where I will have to fight with you.
Fight for you also.
Fight for you, fight with you. Yeah. So I will definitely ask you to sit down and then I say lah, I
found this.
I found this lah. Then I will maybe tell him like I don't want to create any tension here. I cuma nak tanya je kenapa. What is this all about? Yeah.
That would be you. I mean, would you rather be, because I would imagine a lot more percentage will say like, oh, I want to do it all. I was quite surprised. Half said no. I'd rather just be kept in the dark. Hafiz, you?
Is it after or before knowing anything?
Before knowing anything.
I've really read like the pits of humanity in my Q&A.
Really,
Like really the pits of humanity, like people who just like do the weirdest things and do like the most like disgusting and vile things, you know, to each other in marriage. I'm a bit half-half. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, fine. Keep me in the dark. But if I find out, you tell me every single thing from the start till the end, and I drop you. So it's final in that sense lah.
Yeah, final.
So it's final in that sense.
Yeah.
So you get to keep whatever secrets that you have, but Pecah, there's no coming back. So you know what you're getting yourself into. And I think I will make that known.
Very clear.
Your privacy is your privacy, my privacy is my privacy, you know. I respect that. We are two individuals, yes, we are married, but okay, you have your life, I have my life, we have this life together. Kau nak buat tai whatever, okay lah, of course I don't want to know, you know, because that will make me like, but if I get to know about it, then there's
maybe because for me kan, I will get a lot more stress from women yang cakap pasal their husband, you know. But I do get like segelintir husband telling me about their wives. I do. So I would, from a sense of what I'm getting, I'm sensing that more women gets cheated on. Lagi banyak perempuan yang kena tipu kan. I get that sense. But when I was speaking to another ustazah baru-baru ni, she said that now increasingly ada banyak lagi terbongkar women cheating on their partners.
Yeah.
So from your stories that you get
A lot.
from both men and women.
Yeah.
So
I would say it's half-half.
you would say it's half-half.
It's just what is cheating, right? Cheating is, okay, for men it's very specific. It's tidur, send text and all that. But for women it's a bit more emotional, right? It's emotional cheating .
I see.
I go to work, I'm happy at work because there's this abang at work that I share all my problems with, that I go to lunch with. You know?
Yeah.
So it's very grey. But when you look at it in the bigger picture, of course it's cheating lah.
Yeah,
you know?
it's cheating, yeah.
So I would say it's half-half. Yeah, I would say it's half-half.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What are some of the biggest pits like macam like the pit of humanity stories you've gotten besides that? And I'll share you one with one.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't think of any right now. Okay, you share yours first.
Okay, this is not exactly like the pit of humanity, but talking about ignorance is bliss.
Okay.
I have this story yang dia dapat tahu the husband was cheating on her only after death. So let me see.
Who died?
Lepas
The
husband dia
husband.
mati.
Alah. So this was one of the stories.
Dah mati kawan tu.
Kan? And that's the thing. There's no closure.
There's no closure. Yeah.
Like you want to forgive the person, you just want to move on, but you never got that conversation. Like, why?
Yeah.
Like when did this happen?
Yeah.
At which juncture did it happen? Kan? So okay. So this girl told me. So I was talking about a number of stories. So this girl said this. Hi Fiza. So okay, a couple So happened to me too. I was widowed at 30. A few months later, I went through his handphone bills and numbers. And then, I'm like, how come like there's a number of like macam repeat numbers that like he seems to keep on calling and calling him.
Yeah.
So I called.
Oh no.
Then I found out that he was cheating behind me, and I really despised him. It took me many years to find peace. I'm happily remarried now, and that's when I started to really slowly forgiving him. When I found my own happiness. Yeah. But you imagine if she never got married also, she probably might be like macam, why? Apa kurangnya aku? Like it's like subtle gaslighting tau. Like was it me then?
Yeah.
Was it me? Yeah.
And the most part about that is that you cannot find an answer.
You cannot find an answer.
Because it's not there.
Yeah. And probably she also tak nak prolong talking to this woman so much. Because it is a pain.
Yeah.
And your story?
Oh no. Okay. It's about cheating, is it?
Tak kisah lah. Because of humanity. It could be like macam dia kejam ke apa ke. Does it have to be relationship also?
It's not okay lah. If you talk about cheating, I think I find it's a growing concern because there's a growing number of people who feel like there's nothing wrong in doing it, and I have had. So there was this one time, I did a Q&A about what is if you could do it. And there's no judgment, what would you do? Banyak orang cakap, I would cheat on my husband, I would cheat on my wife, I would sleep with a married man, I would sleep with a married woman. So it's a lot of that, you see. And it's banyak, Fiza, like and you know when I my Q&A, it's a lot. So I see like macam lat 2-3 aku nampak, lat 2-3 like it's a lot of cheating, a lot of cheating.
Dah ada
Niat dah ada.
So means niat is there. So then that's scary lah.
Yeah.
So it means a lot of people are either in very unhappy marriages or not fulfilling marriages,
or they are
bored. Yeah.
I'm shocked. Like
A lot.
if you could
do anything in the world and you won't be judged for it and there's no repercussions, nothing, what would be the thing that you do? And I get a lot. Macam I think ratusan, easily ratusan. I would cheat. I would pursue this person at work. I would pursue this whatever.
Oh, dah ada niat. Yeah. Interesting.
Mana kau dah ada niat gitu
I tak tahu lah.
Aku
yang dah kahwin juga tak ada nasihat untuk risau kan. And you also Zuhairi also interview Ustaz Fadli on your Instagram. Is it also a horror punya thing or is it like
sebab dia I interview a few ustaz lah. So Ustaz Fadli, Ustaz Tam. Tapi Ustaz Fadli is more on like ruqyah, on all those mystic things.
So does he also share?
Because he's major in that.
So does he also share like macam betul-betul like stories that makes you?
One of the story that he shared with me is like laki tu pura-pura kena rasuk.
And then?
So
kenapa
Because I think because he has a scandal.
Oh wow, betul. Dia nak macam nak lari daripada bini dia, kena rasuk.
So dia pura-pura kena rasuk, bini dia panggil, ustaz datang. Ustaz tu datang. I mean dia dah jumpa banyak orang. You cannot lie to him. So he go there, dia baca-baca ke apa, dia tengok macam. Then he stop.
Then
he but he of course he didn't tell the wife lah, you know, but he just said that something along like you just pakai air ni kasi minum. Tapi it's just like a formality lah, tak nak gurus hati orang kan.
Oh, that's nice.
But then like he was very pissed, but he was very very pissed.
Yeah.
Because I came down and you are lying and then like
ini kau bimbang pasal kau.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Kalau aku cakap je. Minum kan? Minum sogok gitu. Astagfirullahalazim. Kau menipu bini kau.
Ataupun baca jampi tapi kita tuang satu botol.
I'm so glad that I finally got to talk to you boys, like finally after years and years and years. Kalau tak kita jumpa like backstage or kita jumpa at event, just hi and bye. Because I do not know how to approach Hafiz kadang-kadang or approach yourself. Like because I know that certain communities are very serious. Tak tahu macam mana approach. But you get to see the best of them for 6 shows. For 6 shows. Jangan lupa, can we have flash the poster once again? Please do make it a sold out show. I'm sure it will be a sold out show already.
Inshallah.
It's a matter of time aja.
It's a matter of time. Cuma those who are intending to get it, you better get it fast. Don't be disappointed. Aku tak nak dengar nanti, Amsa dah habis. Kita mana nak beli?
Itulah. I'm not support dah habis. Tunggu tahun depan. Every year kena buat show
We try to do.
Ni korang organise lah.
We were supposed to do it last year, but of course COVID and all that.
Congrats. It's not easy, by the way. It's not easy. Please support local talents. You know, in this case specifically, Hafiz and Zuhairi. They're very, very hardworking. So to find out how to get tickets, just go on the Instagram, Zuhairi's Instagram ataupun Hafiz punya Instagram. A Son of a Peach. And of course Zuhairi. Nak komen lagi?
Baca komen.
Okay, baca komen. See?
Ada komen?
Hey there. I have Chinese friends who are fans.
Yes, there is. Don't worry, for those non-Malays who want to come, okay, the show is, I would say 30% English, 70% Malay. But for the Malay bits, there's subtitles. It's a fully subtitled show.
Yes, so you can come and watch our shows.
Yes, please bring your friends who are non-Malays.
Yes.
Yeah, ataupun orang macam tak faham bahasa Melayu, bring them.
They don't understand. And it's very Singaporean humor, so you guys can enjoy it.
Ada lagi tak?
We have a growing number of non-Malay
well
fans.
Done.
Yeah, orang-orang India, orang-orang Cina suka.
Because it's very Singaporean. You know, it's very apa lauk
favorite raya Bonda Bedah Mak Temah, your favorite kuih raya. Watching you guys in my office. For me, my lauk favorite is sambal sotong kering. Like really kering one Like I don't not the cuttlefish I don't like the cuttlefish. I like the really kering one.
Sotong kering. Bukan sotong tin kind and all. You?
Rendang daging. Tapi saya actually ada certain taste saja saya will accept.
You are gourmet lah.
Yes.
Okay, I got it. Okay.
Kuih raya?
Kuih raya?
Okay, it's not a kuih lah. It's a cake, tapak kuda. I can never get enough of that. Kan?
Tapak kuda tu kadang kalau aku macam tak ada, let's say aku beli kan. Kau buat jual.
Tak ada datang. Aku tak potong.
Aku tak potong sama aku.
Cuy.
Aku perangai macam kita juga. Aku perangai macam orang bujang.
Nutella tu kan.
Ada mak nak dua. Macam no one wants kan?
Patahkan, makan.
I think this is enough. Patahkan lagi. I think this is enough.
Habisnya.
One setting aku boleh habis. Okay lagi? Who started the idea?
Love Pentas Podcast so much.
Pentas Podcast?
Yeah. So basically
macam pentas radio tapi kita pentas podcast.
Inside lepak.
Anda lepak kena.
Okay.
So lepak kena is, essentially it's a comedy podcast lah. So a lot of it is just me and Zuhairi kita berbual pasal isu semasa. But sometimes kita buat benda-benda merepek seperti Pentas Podcast where we'll get audience to give us or listeners to give us titles.
And then kita buat cerita dari situ lah.
Yeah, so that's that.
Secara spontan.
Can I give you one title one day if you
can?
Boleh.
Banyak idea.
Ya tak macam
Okay, kan. Nanti who started the idea? It was both our decision to do it. Salam Ramadan, salam Mawar Merah. Macam mana you all dapat ideas? Very funny, sangat terhibur. Dapat idea dari mana-mana
based on
lah.
our observation lah. Macam kita kan observant, so apa-apa yang terjadi di social media, kita ambil tu sebagai idea untuk kita perkembangkan ataupun parodikan benda tu.
Tapi jangan takut, kita kalau buat parody kita tak pernah akan letak nama video yang asal.
So don't worry.
Gitu
Cuma kadang-kadang orang terasa lah, okay.
Hi korang.
I love this one.
Shout out. Kau nak tahu tak shout out punya nama penuh ni macam mana?
Cepat apa?
If I remember correctly, Shasha, shut up, you're in the library, please get quiet and return the book. So it will go through various...
My father is librarian.
So different shows kita akan buat. Hi, my name is Shasha, shut up. Please get quiet, you're in the library. Please return your books, it's well overdue. Merepek lah, kita okay.
Kita merepek.
Our humour, even though it can get very biting, it can get very kasar. Okay, ingat kasar dengan kesat tu different things. Kita tak pernah kesat, kita selalu kasar. But there are times when kita punya humour is just
plain stupid.
Plain merepek. And I think that's important lah to have right now. You know?
To have the childishness of it,
Yeah,
for you to be able to. Kiki Kimais?
Kiki Kimais?
Is that your name?
It's the name of the character
one of the characters lah.
Kiki Kimais.
Ini korang pakai blonde tu kan, ke weekend. Warna merah. Kau rambut merah. Kau rambut
Dia
blonde.
tukar. Kita melalui pelbagai fasa. Daripada merah jadi blonde.
Darah kan. So ada
jadi
rambut
straight,
dah,
jadi curl.
Macam-macam. Aku geram tu korang.
Geram.
Aku macam nak cubit je. Menggelitis korang. Menggelitis aku tengok. But I love it because macam mana korang boleh menggelitis macam gitu Tergamak korang
Jadi kita punya inner gelitis agaknya. Bila pakai itu tu macam
aku cubit korang.
What's the inspiration? There wasn't any inspiration per se. I think kita just craft the character as we go.
Kita nak diversify the characters.
Is it a friend? Come on.
It's a mixture of different people lah. Yeah.
Menggelitis.
Kan macam
No, it's very over-exaggerated
It's very exaggerated.
It's like macam maybe you take a character but you tambah-tambahkan lagi. Ada lagi soalan?
Faiz Rusli
Faiz Rusli.
Faiz tengok show tak?
Please buy tickets.
Ni yang menyanyi tu penyanyi tu.
Tu Faiz Rusli
Oh tu Hakim Rusli.
Oh.
Kau memang tak
tu dia. Itu dia. Kiki Kimais.
Ya Allah.
Actually aku risau dengan rambut Kiki Kimais.
Rambut ni.
Rambut tu masam.
Bawa kepam.
Betul. Because kita buat show, kita akan
Peluh-peluh.
Peluh.
Tapi aku very risau rambut Kiki Kimais. Dia macam tak banyak pakai conditioner budak ni. Tak conditioner budak ni. Tak pakai GHD ke Dyson budak ni.
Kadang-kadang dia punya kemar di sini je. Sini tak kemar.
Sini tak ada. Dan ni love podcast berhantu.
Satu episode. Thank you Nurhiza. Thank you. Thank you.
I would love to see, of course, your podcast berhantu with Malam Seram.
Yes!
I think it will be crazy.
Malam Seram kat tepi sebenarnya. Abang Malam Seram kat tepi. Nanti kita cubalah fikir kalau kita boleh jadi guest appearance ke.
Bila korang free? Malam, Jumaat. Jom.
Oh, dia kena malam Jumaat At the studio ke?
Kalau
Sini,
studio
sini
okey, jangan outdoors lah. Takut dah.
Tak ada, kalau outdoor aku bawa ustaz lah teman dengan korang. Macam
we should.
Yeah, I think we should.
Let's do like a 4-part special.
Boleh?
Okay.
Kan?
you heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
Nanti ada proposal lagi lepas show.
Okay, jadi.
Sempat korang type Okay.
Proposal baik ni.
Guys,
salam dari Frankfurt. Come back to SG. Come back to SG. Want to see you guys. Nak beli tickets. Alhamdulillah.
See you guys kat show.
Listen to your pentas podcast in my office.
And I kept laughing. My colleague got concerned. Thank you Sarah.
Yeah, we always get that a lot lah. Macam the pentas podcast, like people tengah-tengah yang lambat dengan cerita tu.
And it really meets your objective kan?
Yeah, I think a bit of laughter never hurt nobody lah.
Ada komen lagi?
Never hurt anybody.
Actually ada banyak yang hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi to everyone who says hi.
Salam Fiza tadi. Salam Mingwi.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Zuraini, aku fikir Zuhairi.
Zuhairi.
Awesome.
But I've not heard of anyone called Zuhairi kot, except for you.
Kan?
Yeah,
Nama
I feel like
very
I like it. Yeah. And Hafiz also I've not heard an Hafiz.
Hafiz with a D.
Yeah. Do you find it, is it a pet peeve for people to spell without a D? It's like it takes away the essence of Hafiz.
When I was younger lah.
But now you're like
tak apalah.
Hafiz
lah.
macam like people macam ni like Fiza and Fiza. Dulu I'm like it's not Fiza, it's Fiza.
Fiza.
But I'm like it's fine, it's Fiza.
Yeah. It's age lah. Age main luar sana. So like
It's okay.
I don't need to prove anything anymore.
Yeah,
You know?
sampai nama tu.
Sampai.
Sampai. Good morning
Hello
Fiza.
Nordaya, good morning.
Do you have plans to go with Mak Ober?
Pula.
Oh, Mak Ober yang budak TikTok tu.
Okay, kalau mau benar.
I have to be on TikTok
I
more.
know.
Okay, lagi? So, Mak Ober Salam Fiza O. Zuhairi and Hafiz, I minat both of you. Salam ni tadi.
Thank you, Raini.
Thank you to all of Hafiz and Zuhairi's fans. We're very, very thankful that you guys are watching us today and please do share with your friends. I think were there certain things in today's show that you was the first time sharing it to the audience?
For yang current show ni, the upcoming shows.
Yeah, like have you today throughout the entire more than 1 hour, what were certain parts that you macam you share for the first time ever?
I think the one that I share is the one yang kat wedding tu. I think
Oh.
this is the first time.
Yeah.
Do you feel better now that you have had it out.
I feel better, but at the same time I also feel
Pressure.
quite bad also. Takut
I
orang
feel
yang
bad. Yeah, you see,
Really?
that's the thing.
Okay.
We do not want to come across as
Sombong.
Apa je? Buat aja lah, you know.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I
I
from
scared.
from my what was it called, third party, yeah. I felt the pain.
So it's not just me, right?
Yeah, I really felt the pain. So sebab tu I asked you, do you feel like macam nak nangis? Do you feel like you were so embarrassed for the next 2-3 days? And you said yes.
Yeah.
Because I felt like macam like, alamak malunya aku. But you wanted to please people so much. You tak cakap no and you still did it and then alamak malunya aku. If it gets out, matilah aku. Am I killing my career? Bila orang cakap tak kelakar pun in person. Merepek aja.
Yeah.
And things like that actually is not true, but they affect kau tau. Especially when you're young. Like now it doesn't really affect you. You're like, oh, okay. Alright.
Yeah.
But
I don't know how I'm going to deal with that if it happens again.
Yeah.
I think now you would be better at it. Like, alah, tak apalah. Apa tu, I kasi ucapan.
Maybe lah.
Maybe
Maybe kita smarter to pace away.
Because you have done more shows with engagements.
Correct.
And once you do that kind of thing kan, it's actually a practice tau. Untuk you dapat move and divert people away from it.
Yeah.
Kan? Not being so
Anyways, tadi Cik Adel tanya, tahun ni tak ada sama lagu raya?
Ada.
Apa?
InsyaAllah kita akan shoot
This
Saturday.
Kat
So
Geylang.
kalau jumpa
Kan kita tak tahu kita buat kita
Yes, the box spots Nyanyi perform.
ya.
kau hafal skrip ke tak? Kau hafal lain, kau hafal lagu ke tak?
Test kat Fiza.
Oh, really?
Lagu raya.
I miss your sambung lagu raya peribahasa segmen. Oh, sambung. I'm quite good at it actually.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Kita. Klasiknya.
Klasik. Dengar itu beduk telah berbunyi.
Berbunyi, dapat lontong setahun sekali.
Terima kasih kakak dia, terima kasih. Kita pergi ke mana seterusnya lah. Yes.
Tepuk je lah. Effort, try.
Arwah dia kalau dengar, nangis.
Bangun.
Boleh cakap, but I'm actually better with titles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Boleh.
kalau sambung tak lah.
Tak lagu Adi Fitri kan? Tanah Sauri.
No, that's Rafael buang.
Mam.
Jahat.
Perangai Zuhairi. Petik lagu susu Sari Sahuri.
Don't forget to
Adik,
catch.
bukan lagu akak dik.
Oh, yang tu dua-dua pun penyanyi tu ada juga lagu raya. Aku
Matilah.
I will not talk about that lah.
Aku very like that also. Oh sangat. Aku pernah kerja artis ni, ingat ambil gambar lah. Aku ingat mati-mati itu adalah time spider.
Nabi.
Betul, sumpah. Aku banyak kali buat benda merepek macam tu. So, baru masuk time tu aku host APM tau. First tu aku dengan heels, dengan makeup, dengan rambut macam. Dengan habis aku, Abang Tam ambil gambar.
Ayo.
And then dia macam, ha?
Siapa tu?
Siapa?
Tak ada stage macam back macam stage hands lah. Sebab aku dah ada beli kamera kan. Tak nak habis film kau. Betul ambil gambar. Habis abang tu pun tak cakap tak. Dia ambil gambar. Sekarang kena find out dia stage hands. Tolong. Aku nampak time spider yang sebenarnya.
Dia pun ambil gambar juga.
Dia layan.
Dia ambil gambar dekat tu.
Ayo.
Habis aku macam, sekali aku nampak time spider kat luar. Aku macam, malunya aku.
Kalau ni spider tu apa?
Kau tahu kenapa tak aku pernah Dewa 19?
Tak mosquito.
Ahmad
Yeah.
Dhani.
Ahmad Dhani.
So aku kejar. Apa tu Ahmad Dhani? Bisa foto enggak? And then the guy dia tengah nak masuk taxi tau. Because we have rehearsals kan. Malu aku ni. Dia foto enggak? Sebab susah dapat artis tau. This big artist for APM. I was very, very young. So ada, I think Niti kan ikut aku lah. Macam dia macam ikut aku. Sebab aku macam leader of the group kan. Macam like, okay, jom aku artis.
Dia bawa kaum
Bawa kaum.
Salah orang.
Tapi dia tak sampai hati nak tegur aku. Aku tak Ahmad Dhani, bisa foto enggak? And this guy was so nice. He said, yeah, bisa. Take photo with me. And it was not Ahmad Dhani. It was Once, the lead singer. So he's like, kurang hajar ni budak. But did not tegur aku langsung. Macam, ya bisa. Dia masuk tu, asyik. Kenapa Ahmad Dhani rambut panjang ni? Rambut dia panjang aku pergi Ahmad Dhani. Ahmad Dhani, so that's me. So I really relate to your story. I understand the embarrassment.
I'm not the only one.
You're not the only one.
Yeah. Ambil gambar dengan stage hand. Habis macam, aku pekik tau. Abang Tam.
Dia toleh.
Soleh. Dia cakap, was very loud.
Nama dia Rostam tak?
Abang Tam ambil gambar. And it was very loud. And aku pakai baju APM tau. Aku tak baju dengan rambut. And so he macam,
Wow.
Bagi dia macam bagus dapat gambar dengan Fiza O. Bukan Fiza O dengan
Fiza O cari aku untuk ambil gambar.
Lepas tu aku pass dekat another stage hand untuk ambil aku gambar. No one said a thing.
Ayo.
No one said a thing. Lepas tu abang tu continue another barang. I said, okay. Sekali Pak Luar sama I said, ni tang spider. Then who was? My chance. Itulah cerita dia. Jangan lupa untuk dengan Hafiz dan juga Zuhairi. Thank you so much boys. I wish you. I wish you.
Thank you Kak for
all the success in the world. Amin.
Thank you. Amin. Same to you and Abang Casey. Thank you.
Yes.
We look forward to having more collabs together insyaAllah.
Yes, please. Ya, jangan
Amin
segan.
ya Rabbal Alamin. Hari ni I doakan pada Allah SWT. Ucapan puasa. Okay. Ucapan puasa untuk semua.
puasa.
Macam
Puasa je tak puasa.
Luangkanlah lebih masa dengan keluarga kerana kita tak tahu. Kan?
Tahu apa?
Yeah, life is very unpredictable, especially now. So I think just spend time. Okay, I wouldn't say loved ones lah. I would say people who matter to you. Yeah.
Selamat menjalani ibadah puasa pada seluruh kaum muslimin dan muslimat yang sedang menonton ni. Orang kata apa tu, kita ambil ni sebagai masa untuk kita muhasabah diri.
Muhasabah.
very mature lah Zuhairi.
Muhasabah diri dan bersyukur dengan apa yang kita ada. Selamat puasa semua.
Selamat puasa.
Dah bunyi bang Dah buka
I
dah
can
Zohor
go
ke?
Alright everyone, terima kasih. Don't forget to subscribe and share and make sure the show is sold out like by sahur.
Thank you. Okay, good. So that we have one less thing to worry.
Yes, correct. Please, these are really solid quality local talents. And then tekanlah Fiza O and Girlfriends out. Assalamualaikum semua. Selamat puasa.
Fiza O and friends.
Girlfriends. Say girlfriends.
Patut dia bagi Titi Syasha.
Fiza O and Girlfriends ingin mengucapkan kepada semua penonton-penonton Fiza O and Girlfriends selamat berpuasa. Semoga puasa tahun ini lebih bermakna untuk kita semua. Ramadan Karim.
Tengok dia, penampilan kau sepenuhnya. Setiap langkah bertenaga, semua tenganga melihatnya. Usah kau